Morning, everybody. So, I'm on the street without my mask. How are you all doing today? Happy Monday. I, as promised, am doing my Bayer Day. And I'm going to let you into a little secret. So, I decided to do this, A, because a lot of my friends and family and a lot of people who follow Aldersons of Spain are on lockdown. So you don't get to come over here and travel, etc., etc. So I thought, well, it's nice for you to be able to see some of the more beautiful bays in our area. But secondly, I've been getting a bit fat, so I need to get out and about more. This last few months of lockdown of Brexit over here in Spain has been a massive rush in our office, and I've been desk tied. And to be honest, I'm a bit like a caged animal when I'm in the office all the time. I like to be out and about. Those of you that have been over here, been on with me on the orientations, property finding, etc., know how much I like to be out and about in this area. So I thought, well, let's beat the bulge, get out, do some walking, and what better way to do it than show you guys the beautiful area that we're in. So today, as promised, I'm in El Portet in Moraira, which is one of the most beautiful bays. It's just so gorgeous. And yeah, I'm going to show you where we are. So bear with me a second. Let me just turn this round. Here we go. So the sun is just about to come over the hill. And can you hear those beautiful waves? So it's super quiet at the moment. You see, they don't clean the beach daily in the winter. They try and leave the seaweed on the sand because that actually protects the sand. It stops it being taken away to Ibiza. So here we go. Morning, Colin. How are you? You'll be back before you know it, don't worry. Just look at that sea, it's like a mill pond. There's the beautiful eye thatch rock. And those of you who've been here over Christmas and New Year will know this beach as being the Christmas Day and New Year's Day beach. As all along this terrace on Christmas morning and New Year's Day morning, there's thousands of people. Morning, Doris. How are you, darling? Happy New Year. Thousands of people along here. All bring the paella dishes, all bring the picnics, sunbathing on the seafront, on the beach. And it's a real fabulous place to come. Now, if you take this path up here, oops, there we go, up there, onto the road, just up here, and walk around the headland, that takes you into the main area of Moraira, past the port and into the town. It's a beautiful walk. Highly recommend it. Yes, on Christmas Day and New Year's Day, people come here. Lots of crazy people, including my husband, dive in the sea or go running in the sea and do the Santa Dash and the New Year's dip. Morning, Jane. Yeah, it's a beautiful area, isn't it? See, now I'm coming further around the bay and you can see Calpe in the distance over there with its high rises. Calpe is a funny one. Some people love it, some people hate it. I call Calpe a grower. Personally, I think Calpe is amazing. And I really like Calpe. But this little bay, El Portet, which means the mini port, is the little old fisherman's cove of Moraira. often voted in the top 10 of beautiful bays in Spain. Get you off the path and look at the sea. And I'm sure you can see why. So as I come further and further around the bay now, not only can you see the Ifach rock, which is this one from Calpe, but in the distance there, that's the Albir headland, which separates Albir from Benidorm. And then the flat rock there is called Marivilla, and that separates Calpe from Mascarat. And then the big one there at the back is Olta, which is the mountain at the back of Calpe, which separates Calpe again from Mascarat and Altea. And then you can see the beautiful headland of Portet here, with the Twin Towers just poking out. Everyone knows the Twin Towers if you've been here in this area. Bit of an eyesore, but actually, if you go inside one of those apartments and look out, they have the most stunning views in the world. So here we are on this terrace of Portet here. You can see all the chairs and tables are out, socially distanced, ready for the onslaught of locals that will come down here. Onslaught. Have the morning coffee as the sun begins to poke around the headland here. It's now 20 to 10 in the morning here. Morning, Sister Helen. How are you, gorgeous girl? Buenos dias. And we've got the little cafe bars open now, ready for the day ahead. So everybody needs to come out now, especially all of you who are still living here and you're still over this side. Come out and support your businesses, support local. What a better place can you get to have your breakfast than along here? And then here we have some fantastic properties, Millionaires Row around here. El Portet is the place to be for the big, beautiful sea view villas. Very in demand. And you can see we're just now starting to view the port of Moreira, so just around that headland. And you stand here in the shade looking over there and it's all jealous because they've got the sun on them already. But that doesn't matter because El Portet is known as the winter bay. If you've got enough time to get up and have your breakfast, come on down to El Portet. Find your spot along this little sandy cove, and in about 20 minutes, when that sun comes over the headland here, this is full day sun because it's perfectly south facing. On this coastline, the Ifach rock just there is due south. So that then means that because of the horseshoe shape of the bay, as you can see now, everyone having the winter repairs done. This is Restaurant Le Dauphin, one of the most exclusive restaurants on this coastline, and you can see why. Look at that view. Yeah, so because of the horseshoe shape of this bay and because of its perfect due south orientation, this is the winter beach. This is where you can come on the northern Costa Blanca and sunbathe all day and all year. We don't have many cloudy days. We've just had 5 days of rain, as I'm sure you saw on some of my previous videos. And that was very, very unusual for this coastline. As the gardeners will say, we needed it. But this here, this blue sky is normal service here. And today, Monday the 18th of January, we're on 13 degrees already this morning, and I think it's due to hit about 19, 20 again, so a bit like yesterday. So, not too bad really. When you're out of the breeze on this coast, on this cove, if you ever come down here, you'll see plenty of people. Sunbathing along. There you go. Here's the lookout. Mirador, for those of you that don't speak Spanish, is a viewing point, lookout point. And that's the Mirador of the Portet Beach. How beautiful is this? Oh, don't be jealous, Doris. You'll be here soon, sweetheart. Famous statue of the naked lady with the fabulous figure holding the conch. So people think Marai or El Portet is a small beach, but in actual fact, when you walk right round the bay and you see how it deepens at both ends, there's plenty of space. Oh, Doris, I don't want your 80 centimetres of snow. You can keep that, I'm afraid. So you see more and more of the houses now are going into the sun as the sun rises over this hill behind me. How beautiful. So remember, here I am again. Hello. We are doing a bay a day every morning or every afternoon. I'll let you know the times. I'm going to do a different bay along the northern Costa Blanca coast for this week. And if it goes well, I'll do it next week as well, because like I said, I'm beating the New Year chub, so I need to get out and walk a little bit more. And also just for those of you who are on lockdown, it's nice that you can get to see it live with us. But basically, tomorrow I'm going to be at La Fustera along the Benissa coast, and I'll post a time so that you can see all that. I'm going to walk back now along the Maria, the El Portet beach, so I'll take you with me. But just so you all know, whilst I'm live on these walks or these bay views, if you've got any questions about moving over here or residency or driving licenses or anything like that, then that's what we do. That's what Aldersons do. We help you move over here, or we help you buy a holiday home over here. We do the property search with you, hold your hand through it all. We work with all the agents. But then we do all your paperwork, so we do your residencias, or we do the key holding, or this, that and the other. So if you've got any questions, especially the Brits, because it's changed massively since the 1st of January, then write them down for me and I can always answer those as we're walking along. So I'll let you have a look back again at this gorgeous view of El Portet, because it's much better than my noggin. There you go. Colin, I don't know if we can get back. I only have paperwork to show our residency. I need to pick up my TA when we get. But yeah, Colin, you can't get back at the moment, unfortunately. You have... I only have paperwork to show... Well, it actually depends what you mean to show your residency. If that's the green card residency, so the A4 card or the credit card size green card, then you are allowed back in. If you have only recently applied for your residency and you've received your resuelto favorable, which is the certificate to say that your residency application has been approved, then unfortunately, until you get your TIE card, the fingerprint appointment and the card, then you won't be allowed back in. Now, that's not to say that's not going to change tomorrow. They've closed the borders of Spain to all non-residents and, foreigners, basically. Those borders were closed 2 weeks ago, and it's being reviewed every 2 weeks. Now, the government does have the power to keep this going until May. So, but we will know every 2 weeks whether it's being extended. My gut feeling at the moment is it will be extended for another 2 weeks at least. But if you just keep an eye on our Facebook page, we do update it as and when we get the announcements. The next announcement will be tomorrow, so just keep in touch and we will let you know about that. But again, for any others of you who have got your residency or you've been approved but you haven't had your fingerprint appointments and your card yet, then that's the situation for you guys. Right, I'm going to start walking back. Oh, thank you, Doris. So do you, darling. Oh, that's always nice to hear. Hello, Donna. How are you? It is very pretty here. We all know it well, don't we? And just listen to it. It's just so perfect at this time of year. Nobody about. Right, so if you are watching, please give the video a like or a love so I can see that you are interacting with me. That would be very nice. Or say hello. Ah, that's nice of you. Thank you, guys. And you can see now at the end of the beach, it's just going into the sunshine now, so I can officially confirm that at 9:48 on a January morning, that's the right time to get down to the beach at Portet to start getting in the sun. Get your best spot, because that sun's going to start rising, coming over the top of that headland behind me. Hi, Sam. How are you? Oh, you shared it. Thanks, Doris. That's the idea. I want to just get out. Obviously, I love showing you guys around and about. But also the idea is that people will get to know who I am and what I do, when I might get some business out of it and be able to feed my children, which would be quite good. Morning, Tracy. How's Soldio? Is it all right? Buenos dias. How much snow have you got, Tracy? Are you missing Mariah? Yeah, they've extended the car parking a bit here, Neil. It's always tricky in the height of the summer to come down to Portet. Always. But this time of year, it's absolutely fine. Well, I've had no problem whatsoever. Yeah. Sometimes you might have to be prepared to park up the hill. It is a bit hilly around here. So, yeah, it's not the type of place you'd want to come with all of your, your inflatables and your sunbeds and things like that, and your boxes of food. You just want to bring a towel and your flip-flops, sun cream, and then use these little restaurants here and here to keep you fed and watered throughout the day, because they're really, really good value. And actually, my mum says that Restaurante El Portet, just here, normally has all its tables and chairs out along here. Apparently they do some of the best garlic prawns on the entire coastline. Oh, thanks, Sam. Thanks for saying you look fabulous. I'm trying. It's my New Year's resolution. And this is why I'm doing these walks as well. Just, I need to beat the chub. Doris Mouseburger, is that a shameless plug on my live feed for your, for your house? Cheeky madam. So yeah, get fit with Joe on the Costa Blanca by doing things nice and sedate, like walking around bays. None of that fancy jumping up and down stuff, that's not for me. So if actually, let me show you here, Neil. You were talking about car parking, and you can just see next to Restaurant El Portet, the road going up the side there. They have made the whole area at the back of the beach one way now, and you do have to go up what we call Cardiac Hill to find more parking up there. Morning, Dawn, how are you? They're doing some reparations on the buildings along the coast here as well. Oh, now we're coming into the sunshine. Can you see the difference, guys? Look how beautiful. This is the Mediterranean. Look at that. Yeah, I'll come and visit it, Doris. Look now, the sun's coming over the top here, beautiful. And we'll have a look at your house. It's a beautiful house, Doris, and it's a great place as well, so. Oh gosh, I can't tell you how beautiful it is. And now that sun's hitting me, I can feel the temperature rising minute by minute. Is there a nicer view on the northern Costa Blanca? I'm not sure. Hello, gorgeous Sarah. Yeah, we are definitely the luckiest people alive. I genuinely feel like one of the luckiest girls alive living here. That side's still in shade. Oh, it's just stunning. That's hilarious, Sam. You don't want to block me. You won't get to see all these gorgeous bays every day now. It is, honestly, Sarah, it's like a postcard. It's one for any photographers out there. Jill Divine. This is the day to get down here. It's empty. The sky's clear blue. The sea's like a mill pond. The light is just gorgeous. I'm playing with my gimbal. But, I mean, how amazing is that? Right, so people, here we go, back on you. I'm going to love you and leave you now because I'm at the opposite end of the beach. And I'm just going to say, I'm going to do a few selfies because there's just no way I can't not here. I might put it on as my profile pic, so keep a look out for that on the Elders of Spain page. It's been a pleasure spending this morning with you all. Please do share. This is a shameless plug for business. Need my business to survive, and I haven't got many people coming out doing the orientations and the property finding at the moment because you can't get here. So please tell the world about us and what we do. And like I say, we will be out and about every day. Sometimes with Sarah, sometimes with Emma, meeting all my team as well, so you can see what we do. But please tell the world about us and help me feed my children. It's been an absolute pleasure to see you all this morning. Have a lovely day and see you tomorrow. Laugh with Sarah tomorrow. I'll put the time on my Facebook page later on today. Bye, guys.